Hey guys, this is Pastor Bell with just a quick word, and today I want to talk about the importance of breathing. Now, that one might seem obvious, right? We all know that if we stop breathing after a few minutes, we're in pretty big trouble. But what medical researchers have found over the years is that we don't breathe correctly. We are breathing too shallowly and too quickly. And we're not getting the full benefit of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide and all the rest that happens in the process of breathing. We do this because we're stressed from our life, from our busyness, from work, relationships, dating, sports, school, all of those things, or we do it because we are anxious and worried and fearful of the future, of what comes next for the people we love the most. All of those things contribute to shorter, shallower breathing. And what they found, though, that if we take time throughout the day, we don't have to do it with every breath, but 3, 4, 5 times a day, if we stop and breathe more intentionally, more thoughtfully, more slowly, and more deeply, it can make a difference in our overall well-being, whether we're talking about a physical, psychological, emotional, or even spiritual well-being. What does that perfect breath look like, if you will? Well, a lot of them will say it's an intentional 6 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. If you want to be real precise about it, they say it's about 5.5 seconds in, 5.5 seconds out, but that 6 count works really well. It helps us to better oxygenate our blood, which helps with inflammation. It helps to lower our stress levels. It helps to calm and focus us. I'm not saying it's some sort of magical technique that'll fix all the health problems that you have, not at all. But what they're finding is it kind of puts us more back in sync with the natural rhythms of our bodies. And what's really interesting is some researchers who both look at the medical and the spiritual side have found that a lot of the ancient prayers that we have in our religious traditions, like the Lord's Prayer, as you say them slowly, intentionally, they have the same sort of 6 count to them, right? This breathing in and breathing out. That by saying them, by practicing the rhythm and tenor, it's that same sort of helping to put our bodies back in sync with their natural timing, with the way that God created them to work. We have these wonderful biological machines that God has given us to live in, and like any machine, if you will, there's a certain way that it's called to run. And so I encourage you to take some time throughout your day to stop 3 or 4 times. Again, you don't have to do it all the time, but a few times throughout your day, stop and breathe more intentionally. That nice, slow 6 count in, slow 6 count out, about 5.5 seconds in, 5.5 seconds out. Do it the next time you're here at church, waiting for worship to begin, listening to the prelude, and take that time to intentionally breathe and see if it doesn't make a positive difference for you. It's made a positive difference for me personally. And yes, it's because of the science and how we understand our bodies, but I also think it's the way in which we are created to be, a way that appreciates taking time to slow down. A maker who appreciates that we need moments of peace and quiet where we can pray and think and, yes, even breathe more intentionally, more slowly, and more deeply. Appreciating the wonderful bodies that we do have, and appreciating a God who continues to walk with us and be with us with every breath that we take. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope that you're continuing to do well here as we travel through the fall season, and we will see you next time. Bye now.